The Qur'an, the holy book of Islam, has captivated scientists for centuries due to its remarkable content that stimulates human reasoning. Many verses describe natural and scientific phenomena, some of which have only been uncovered by modern science, thousands of years after the Qur'an's revelation. How is it possible that a book over 1,400 years old contains such precise knowledge? What has been revealed within its verses? To answer these questions, we will explore Quranic verses that have been scientifically validated. As we know, the Big Bang Theory is widely accepted as the event that led to the formation of the universe. According to this theory, the universe originated from a single, extremely hot and dense point, then expanded and stretched at an incredible speed over 13.8 billion years, evolving into the universe we know today. The Big Bang Theory was proposed in 1931 by Georges Lemaître, a Roman Catholic priest and physicist, based on earlier theories, particularly those presented in 1920 by Russian cosmologist and mathematician Alexander Friedmann. Friedmann found solutions to Albert Einstein's field equations of general relativity, proposing that the universe was expanding. Even Einstein, after studying these equations, concluded that the universe was indeed growing like an inflating balloon. Before the emergence of the Big Bang Theory, many people believed that the universe had no creator and had always existed without a process of creation. However, the idea of the universe originating from a single entity and then separating was already mentioned in the Qur'an, long before modern cosmology.
أَوَلَمْ يَرَ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا أَنَّ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضَ كَانَتَا رَتْقًا فَفَتَقْنَاهُمَا وَجَعَلْنَا مِنَ الْمَاءِ كُلَّ شَيْءٍ حَيٍّ أَفَلَا يُؤْمِنُونَ.
The Qur'an states in Surah Al-Anbiya 21:30, "Do not the disbelievers see that the heavens and the earth were a joined entity, and we separated them and made from water every living thing? Will they not then believe?" Additionally, the Qur'an describes in Surah Fussilat 41-11,
ثم استوى إلى السماء وهي دخان فقال لها وللأرض ائتيا طوعا أو كرها قالتا أتينا طائعين.
Then he directed himself to the heaven while it was smoke and said to it and to the earth, "Come willingly or unwillingly." They said, "We come willingly." This verse aligns with modern cosmology, which confirms that the early universe was a dense, hot mass of gaseous clouds. The renowned physicist and Nobel laureate Steven Weinberg, in his book The First 3 Minutes 1977, described how the universe was once a mass of cloud of thick, hot gas before evolving into galaxies, stars, and planets. Since the earth and heavens were formed from the same primordial material, we can conclude that they were once a single entity before separating, exactly as described in Surah Al-Anbiya 21:30. In ancient times, Claudius Ptolemy, 2nd century BC, introduced a geocentric model, which placed Earth at the center of the universe, with the sun and planets orbiting around it. This view dominated Western astronomy until Nicolaus Copernicus 1512 proposed the heliocentric model, asserting that the sun was at the center while planets revolved around it. Later, Johannes Kepler 1609 refined this idea by demonstrating that planets not only orbit the sun, but also rotate on their axes. At one point, scientists believed the sun was stationary, However, modern observational technology has revealed that the Sun and the entire solar system move in defined paths. This was already mentioned in the Qur'an, Surah Al-Anbiya 21:33.
وهو الذي خلق الليل والنهار والشمس والقمر كل في فلك يسبحون.
And it is He who created the night and the day, and the sun and the moon, each floating in its orbit.
والشمس تجري لمستقر لها ذلك تقدير العزيز العليم والقمر قدرناه منازل حتى عاد كالأرجون القديم لا الشمس ينبغي لها أن تدرك القمر ولا الليل سابق النهار وكل في فلك يسبحون.
Surah Yasin 363840. And the sun runs on its fixed course for a determined term. That is the decree of the Almighty, the All-Knowing. And for the moon, we have determined phases until it returns like the old date stock. It is not for the sun to overtake the moon, nor for the night to outstrip the day. Each is floating in its orbit. Modern science confirms that the sun moves at 150 miles per second and orbits the center of the Milky Way galaxy, completing one full revolution every 225 to 250 million years. This aligns with the Quranic description of celestial bodies. The Qur'an also alludes to solar and lunar eclipses. Surah Al-Qiyamah 75-8-9.
وخسف القمر وجمع الشمس والقمر.
And the moon darkens, and the sun and the moon are joined together. While some Islamic scholars interpret these verses as a metaphor for the Day of Judgment, others relate them to the phenomenon of solar and lunar eclipses. According to NASA, an eclipse occurs when a planet or moon blocks sunlight. There are two main types of eclipses on Earth. Solar eclipse occurs when the moon blocks the sun's light, casting a shadow on Earth. Lunar eclipse happens when Earth blocks sunlight from reaching the moon, causing it to darken or appear reddish due to atmospheric refraction. A recent study led by Dr. Kate Russo, a psychologist, analyzed the physiological reactions of people during a solar eclipse. Her research, published in National Geographic, revealed that people often experience profound emotions and awe when witnessing an eclipse, echoing a hadith of Prophet Muhammad PPUH, which states, "The sun and the moon are two signs among the signs of Allah they do not undergo eclipse due to the life or death of anyone, but Allah uses them to instill awe in His servants." Sahih al-Bukhari, Kitab al-Kusuf. The Qur'an accurately describes the process of cloud formation and rainfall. Surah An-Nur 24:43.
ألم تر أن الله يزجي سحابا ثم يؤلف بينه ثم يجعله ركاما فترى الودق يخرج من خلاله وينزل من السماء من جبال فيها من برد فيصيب به من يشاء ويصرفه عن يشاء يكاد سنا برقه يذهب بالأبصار.
Do you not see that Allah drives the clouds gently, then joins them together, then makes them into a heap? And you see the rain emerge from within them. And he sends down from the sky mountain-like clouds containing hail, afflicting with it whom he wills and sparing whom he wills. The flash of its lightning almost takes away sight. Scientific research, such as that in the Physics of Clouds by B.J. Mason, explains cloud formation through condensation, the growth of water droplets, and the Bergeron-Findyson process, closely aligning with the Quranic description. The Qur'an also details the water cycle, a concept only fully understood by modern science within the past century. Surah Az-Zumar 39-21.
ألم تر أن الله أنزل من السماء ماء فسلكه ينابيع في الأرض ثم يخرج به زرعا مختلفا ألوانه ثم يحيج فتراه مصفرا ثم يجعله هطاما إن في ذلك لذكرى لأولي الألباب.
Do you not see that Allah sends down water from the sky and makes it penetrate the earth as springs? Then he brings forth crops of various colors. Then they wither, and you see them turn yellow. Then he turns them into debris. Indeed, and this is a reminder for those of understanding. Scientific studies confirm that the water cycle consists of evaporation, condensation, precipitation, and infiltration, ensuring the continuous movement of water on Earth. Additionally, the Qur'an explains the role of wind in the water cycle. Surah Al-Hayr 15:22.
وأرسلنا الرياح لواكئ فأنزلنا من السماء ماء فأسقيناكموه وما أنتم له بخازنين.
And we send the fertilizing winds, then cause rain to descend from the sky, providing you with water to drink, though you are not its keepers. Modern meteorology confirms that wind plays a crucial role in moving moisture and forming precipitation. The Qur'an also highlights that underground water reserves remain uncontaminated for centuries, whereas stored water in human-made containers deteriorates over time. The Qur'an presents scientifically accurate descriptions of the Big Bang, celestial movements, eclipses, cloud formation, rain, and the water cycle long before modern science discovered them. These findings have astonished scientists, including renowned geologist Dr. Alfred Kroner, who acknowledged the advanced nature of Quranic knowledge. These examples demonstrate how the Qur'an serves as a timeless guide, offering insights beyond its era and affirming the divine wisdom it contains.